Hi you guys, Erin here at EatMoveRest and welcome back, or if it's your first time to our channel, then welcome. So I am all done up, at least part way. I still have to do my hair and change my outfit, but I wanted to bring you guys along with me to get ready with me for a very special Valentine's at-home dinner date night. The hubs and I will also be sharing a very delicious dinner and dessert recipe. First and foremost, I want to dive right into how I'm getting ready for my date night or a special occasion using clean, cruelty-free, and vegan makeup from my absolute favorite 100% Pure. So almost 100% of the makeup that I use and have used over the past decade is 100% pure. I love that everything is fruit pigmented and clean, long-lasting, super effective, and safe and gentle for my sensitive skin that is sometimes acne prone. I also feel comfortable with Liv using some of the little lip glosses and things if she wants to. So let's jump right into makeup and then we'll go make something tasty in the kitchen. If you're like us and the babysitter didn't come through for Valentine's Day, then look no further than your own refrigerator. You can throw something very delicious together very quickly and really have fun setting the mood at home. So if you guys like these kind of videos, if you want to see maybe my hair care routine or skincare routine, let me know. Give this video a thumbs up. Leave me some love in the comments below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, join the EatMoveRest fam, and be sure to grab your copy of the Happy Healthy Plant-Based Cookbook. We've got a challenge currently going on with a Facebook group. I'll link it all below because you can jump in at any time. There's prizes, giveaways, and so much community building, and I love it. Okay, so I just finished a sweat session. I came into the bathroom and I cleansed and did my skincare routine and set the foundation for my first 100% pure product. I am obsessed with the BB cream in the 20 Aglow. I love it because it does have a little bit of that SPF in there and it gives your skin a nice flawless finish. And it also goes great under those loose mineral powder foundations for a even more flawless and polished look and a little bit more of a matte look. So this is like my everyday go-to for a dewy look, but then if I'm going out on a date night or going to somewhere like a wedding, I will follow it with some of the powder foundation. So the key here is to either use a moisturizer that allows this BB cream to glide on very effortlessly like the moisturizer I'm using, or you can also use the mattifying or luminous primer beforehand. Either way, I love setting the stage with this BB cream. After the BB cream, I go in with the Bamboo Blur powder in the tan shade. So this is a loose mineral powder and I use a kabuki brush to apply it. I do like to go a little bit more bronzed with my powder because typically if I'm out in the sun, especially here in Florida, my whole body is getting tan, but I'm always making sure to shield my face with a physical barrier like a hat and big sunglasses. So to even things out, I go with this tan shade. I don't do a lot of contouring, but I do try to emphasize some of those contoured areas just a little bit, but I don't really have a whole lot of different shades that I'm using. I try to keep it simple, straightforward, and super natural, which is why I love 100% Pure. Next, I use the Fruit Pigmented Blush Powder in the Berry shade, and I use a little bit of an angled brush for this one. And I do make sure to hit my nose too, just a little bit. Next, eyeshadow, and I use the Pretty Naked palette. Typically, I'll use the pink champagne and just go all over my eyelid with that, and that's my everyday look. And then I'll do a little bit of a more smoky eye in the evening, and for that one, I use the Toffee, and I'll kind of line the upper eyelid along the lashes with it. Next, lip color, and I love the matte Fruit Pigmented lipstick in the Sahara shade. It's great for every day. Then I will follow it with the Fruit Pigmented lip gloss in Naked. And then for a date night or if I'm going out, I love some of their more bold red hues. I love the Dahlia lipstick. The lip caramel is one of my favorites too. This shade is Red Velvet. And then I love the creamy long last eyeliner in Blackest. Typically I'll do a little bit of a cat eye and I don't like to line my entire eye for a daytime look, but for date night I do like to line the inner upper lid and sometimes the lower as well. So I think I'm gonna do both because Dusty tells me he likes the smoky eye. I use 2 different black mascaras. So first I do the fruit pigmented mascara in the ultra lengthening, and then I'll go back with the maracuja oil mascara in the volumizing, and I feel like why not get a little of both? So I love these so much because they smell incredible. I'm gonna do one eye only just to show you the difference. Eyeliner on both sides, and then here is the double layer of 2 types of mascara on my right side. I'm gonna finish my mascara and then do brows and a little bit of concealer on any minor blemishes. This is the Green Tea Brow Builder in the soft brown shade. Last but not least, I use concealer. I'll just take a Q-tip and dab where needed. This is the Peach Bisque. Now I'm gonna put some curl in my hair. Speaking of hair, I actually just washed my hair a couple nights ago with the Kelp and Mint Volumizing Shampoo and Conditioner from 100% Pure. I'm a huge fan of that as well. I also love their body butter, which I used every day throughout all 3 pregnancies. I love the body lotion as well. If you guys want to take advantage and check out any of 100% Pure's beauty products, be sure to use the special discount code just for our EatMoveRest fam, linked below in the description. All right, now the Florida humidity is probably gonna do a number on my hair, which is why it's always in a top knot and never down and curled. It's probably gonna fall flat, but that's okay. Next step, let's go find an outfit and get cooking. 2 outfit ideas. One is a little bit older, super cute jumpsuit. One is brand new, haven't worn it yet. Tags are still on.
Sunshine soaking, we golden, we golden. Vibes are flowing, we floating, we floating. Don't hesitate, ride around town, we elevate. Yeah, no time to waste. Life's so sweet, come get a taste.
Okay, you guys, now we are in the kitchen for our at-home date night meal. We're gonna be making a tofu crusted Parmesan. We're gonna get a block of extra firm tofu and some egg replacer, some breadcrumbs with seasonings, a marinara red sauce with even more seasoning, and then instead of a cheese or mozzarella type of topping, we're going to use a white bean cheese sauce. It's going to be low in fat, high in protein, and so flavorful. First step is to thinly slice your tofu into 4 equal blocks, and then we're going to dip it into our egg replacer, which is simply 2 tablespoons of flax seeds ground up finely and mixed with a 1/4 cup of plant-based milk. We used an organic soy milk, and then whisk it together and let it set so it can thicken a bit. This egg replacer is going to allow the other breadcrumbs and seasonings to stick and adhere to the tofu. If you just recently saw our tofu nuggets recipe, we are using the same breadcrumbs. You can use either a gluten-free chickpea breadcrumb or a multigrain sourdough breadcrumb. So 1 cup of the breadcrumbs, 1 tablespoon of nutritional yeast, a generous helping of salt, a dash of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of parsley, and mix it together in a dish. And then we're going to press the tofu both sides, making sure it's evenly coated in those breadcrumbs. Then we're going to place it into a glass dish lined with parchment. Don't worry if the flax seeds aren't sticking. This is still a very thick liquid mixture here that is going to help the crumbs to adhere. Now that we have our tofu cutlets on our parchment lined baking dish, we're gonna preheat the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, pop it into the oven for 15 minutes. While the tofu is baking in the oven, I'm gonna mix up our red sauce and our white bean mozzarella. For our marinara sauce, you'll need 3/4 cup of tomato puree, 1 teaspoon of maple syrup, 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning, salt to taste, and a dash of garlic powder. Mix that together in a glass mixing dish and set it aside. And then for our white bean mozzarella, we'll need 1 can of drained and rinsed white beans, 1 tablespoon of nutritional yeast, salt to taste, a dash of garlic powder, and about 1/3 cup of soy milk or plant milk of your choice, as long as it's unsweetened. Give that a blend. If you're finding that it's not blending, add just a splash more plant milk, trying not to go overboard. We don't want it to be too liquidy. It should be very thick and creamy. I'm gonna flip these carefully. They're feeling very crispy. Okay, now we're gonna put our red sauce on top. I'm gonna pop these back in the oven for about 5 minutes just so the sauce can be warm. Then we're gonna place it on a bed of noodles with some steamed broccoli on the side. You will likely have extra marinara and white bean sauce, and that is okay. So now I am prepping our dessert. We're making a molten chocolate lava cake. It's oil-free, of course vegan, and best part is it's sweetened with dates. If you guys are into baking like I am, you are definitely gonna want to grab your copy of the Happy Healthy Plant-Based Cookbook. There are some super good baked goods in the book. We've been having so much fun sharing it. We were just on the Darren O'Lean podcast with our good friend Darren. We're heading on the Plant Strong Rip Esselstyn podcast tomorrow. We just did a live with Chef AJ. We've been featured in Veg News, Plant-Based News, PETA, and on top of that, our book hit #1 in the vegetarian category on Amazon. It's editor's pick. We've got amazing, stellar 5-star reviews on there. So we are having so much fun spreading the Eat, Move, Rest message. And we've also just begun our 40-day meal movement and mindfulness challenge with our private Facebook group, which you are free to join if you own your copy of the book. You can join at any time. So for our chocolate lava cake, you're going to need 12 pitted medjool dates. You'll want to make sure and soak them in warm water so they're nice and soft, and then drain off that water. Add them to a blender along with a 1/2 cup of plant milk. We're using organic soy milk. Blend it into a date paste. This is going to be the sweetener for your cake. And then get out a large mixing bowl to add your dry ingredients to. So your dry ingredients are a 1/2 cup of rolled oats blended into an oat flour, 2/3 cup of cacao, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, dark chocolate chips of your choice. We're using Hu dark chocolate, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract or vanilla bean powder, and a pinch of salt. You'll need 4 ramekins lined with parchment, or you could also use cupcake trays lined with parchment. I'm gonna fill my ramekins about 3/4 of the way and then add chocolate to the middle and lightly add a little bit more to the top. I'm gonna make a little bit of a thumb hole here with a wet thumb. Add about a tablespoon of chocolate to the middle. Now we're just gonna top them with a thin layer of batter very carefully. Now we're gonna pop our ramekins into the oven for 10 to 12 minutes. So rich and so good. What would really complete this would be some raspberries on top and maybe some date paste. You could add in some cacao to that as well to make it a chocolatey drizzle for the top. All right, you guys, if you enjoyed this Valentine's glow up, get ready with me and these delicious recipes, give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, join us here at the Eat, Move, Rest HQ. Give that bell a click so your notifications are turned on, and leave us some love in the comments below. Let me know which recipe you're excited to try most, and you can find the written recipes in the Eat, Move, Rest meal planner and recipe app, which you can get in our Eat, Move, Rest Club yearly membership. And there are tons more of our family favorites in the Happy Healthy Plant-Based Cookbook. Everything can be found below, and be sure to grab yourself some 100% pure, cruelty-free, vegan, fruit pigmented makeup, skincare, and beyond. All right, you guys, Eat, Move, Rest your best. Bye.